one took 6 weeks to build. It's actually weighs a total of 10 tons. Just the render and insulation around the outside is like 250 mils thick. We found the easiest way to put the sauce on is to get a pair of gloves, spread it with your hands. This is the most simple way of doing it. You get a nice even spread across the whole base. It only takes 2 litres of sauce to go on the whole thing. So we're going to do 3 varieties today. We're going to do half the pizza as a meat lovers with barbecue sauce. We're going to do a quarter as a ham and pineapple, and a quarter as a spinach, goat's cheese and eggplant. So it'll be 3 varieties. So if you actually come in on an event and order one for yourself, or for you and your mates, because it's quite large to eat, you just let me know whatever toppings you want on top, and we'll just write a custom made one for you that evening. But in the general we sell it as, cut it into 54 A4 size slices. Sell them off that way. As you see, it's quite a long way to build, so you need some chefs with long arms to as the boys found out last week, they made 32 bases last week for the Lady Gaga concert, which kept it quite big. Everything's custom built to size, so now it's like we've got a rolling pin that's just on the side over there that's 22 kilos in weight, just to give you the weight just to be able to spread it. So we spread it about 80% of the way with the rolling pin, then just feather the rest of it underneath and get it out to the right size. The staff here have had quite a few trials. Just a couple of weeks ago we were trialling we done all the bases first, because that's the hardest job was just to get the dough right. So we must know about 10 or 12 different doughs till we got the right elasticity in the dough which you need. So it stretches, but doesn't break, it doesn't dry out. So that took quite a bit of tries. The staff were eating pizza virtually on the hour, every hour. I just kept out emails saying, "Another one's ready." And then as you get towards the end of the day, everyone's like, no more. So it's like, that was our a couple of weeks ago. We just spent all week up here with the boys just messing around doing doughs, and everyone else carried on with the normal business. So the cheese in total takes 4 kilos of cheese on top. There'll be 5 kilo total of meat and vegetables. A small amount of oregano. So I think it takes some time just spreading everything out evenly. And as we found when we were first doing it, we kept missing the bits on the edge. The outside bits didn't have any filling on them, so as you see, that's why we're going on and do the edges first. And then the middle bits are easy. Someone said the other night it was like feeding the birds. It's like literally out there. Well, that's how they described it. It's pretty popular last week with everybody here for the Gaga concert. And there's plenty of photos taken on phones last week. So once we get to put it in the oven, it's only it's about an 8-minute cook. We just have to turn it every 2 minutes. So on the meat lovers, we've got pepperoni, salami, chicken, barbecue sauce, basil, and obviously the cheese. And then we've got ham. We use fresh pineapple on the ham and pineapple. Once we dry the pineapple out in the oven for a couple of hours first, that's the whole pineapple, and then just take some of the moisture out of them, and then slice them from there. And then the vegetarian one's got goat's cheese, eggplant, and fresh spinach, as you see. So see, everything's fresh. There's no, we don't mess around with stuff. It's all nice and fresh. So the base is pretty. It's not a real thick dough. It's more of a thin and crispy. So it's part of more of a healthy option as well. So. Too long from start to finish. It's only like 3 months from thinking of the idea in the first place to week, so which is pretty good because normally when you try to do anything crazy like this, it normally takes a few months or years to get it passed and signed off. But luckily Sarge allowed me to spend the money on it. So. We looked at lots of different world records and different bits and pieces. And this one's the one that I found the most viable for us to actually achieve for a sensible amount of money. And so that's what we've come up with. Obviously, because the oven's quite big. It's got 2.1 by 2.7 internal dimension. There's plenty of other products that we can cook in there going forward. So. Let's see what other world records we can break in the next year or so. So adjudicated from Guinness World Records here last Wednesday. So she measured it all up, so we just need to have it on sale for a year before we really get the record, because it's commercially available. So really, we weigh all the products out for each pizza, and then it's really just a matter of eye to see whether there's any gaps. You don't want any base showing, otherwise when you cook it, the base tends to catch, because obviously it's quite warm in there. How would you reckon, Canadian?
Apparently 4 people with the heat opening.
That's the challenge. Yeah, four people you need to eat that much each. So you need to eat a quarter each. You get 4 we do it. So it's quite I ate quite a bit when we were doing testing. I don't think. I haven't weighed myself since we've done the testing because it was getting a bit crazy. That's what's just got ham and pineapple just going on there now. Yeah, we do as many few varieties as you like. So when someone comes to order the whole one, they've got 4 varieties, we do 4. We really don't know what they like, but flexibility. move over to the rack. So the sliding front of the rack, and then slide the table over to there. Everything, that's why everything's been purpose-built and designed. So really, the oven was done first, and then we've added the rest. We built everything else on the sides of the oven. That's when you go wrong.
You're putting it up.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to roll.
Yeah, I like the bottom there.
How are we going to get back to the
Yeah. We're selling a lot. Huh?
Right, so that's it. Yeah, so that's the pizza topped. So if I do some, yeah.
Is it? Yeah. Just take a photograph now. So.